Alright, what's up guys? Today we're going to be talking about the Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis Countdown to Launch trailer in just a few days. Ever Crisis is going to launch and I am going to play it. So, what is Ever Crisis? Ever Crisis is a mobile game that is a how do I say this? It's a mobile remake of the whole Final Fantasy VII compilation. So it includes basically every game, every story in the Final Fantasy VII compilation. And the reason that I'm very excited for this, like the main reason that I'm very excited for this, is they're going to remake Before Crisis as well. So Before Crisis is basically the story of Before Crisis is more about the Turks, like the very first, or not the very first, like the older Turks, and the story happens before and during Crisis Core, and that game only released in Japan on mobile phones, and I never was able to play the game. I only watched like videos on YouTube. I know someone remade the game, but I wasn't able to play that. So another thing is Ever Crisis is a gacha game, and you guys know I hate gacha games. Okay, and why do I hate gacha games? Because it's gambling, guys. Gacha games is a gambling simulator. Even if you say you're free to play, you're still gambling. Let's be real. Okay, it conditions you to gamble. Okay, that's what gacha games do, and I still hate them, but this is going to be my third gacha game actually. My first ever gacha game that I didn't really play seriously. My first gacha game where I kinda logged in every day was Phantasy Star Idola. And the reason for that is Phantasy Star Idola was connected to Phantasy Star Online 2 in a way that the currency, you could farm currency in Idola, which you could use to buy currency for Phantasy Star Online 2. So I thought that was really cool, so I played it, but I didn't really play it seriously. I just went in for to get the currency basically. And my second gacha game that I played was Dissidia Opera Omnia. So I found it cool. I played it for like a week, I think, but I never really got into it too much. So I don't know, maybe this is going to change my outlook into gacha games, but I don't know. Like initially, my thoughts on gacha game, I mean for this game in particular, I just want to do the story. Like I'm probably not gonna farm or not gonna take it that seriously. I'm only gonna play it for the story, but who knows? It might change my mind if it's cool. So let's go ahead and watch the video. Let's go. Make sure everything is on max. Well, okay, my screen is actually 1440p, but the YouTube video is on 1080p. Let's go. Oh yeah, so the thing with Ever Crisis. All right, let's back up a bit. Another thing with Ever Crisis is they're also adding a new segment to the story, which explores on First Soldier. First Soldier is the failed battle royale game that they did, and it seems like they want to like revive it into this game. So First Soldier sort of connects to Sephiroth, so we're gonna see more of young Sephiroth's past basically, which is really cool, and I'm excited for that too. I think we're gonna see that before Crisis. Yeah, it's weird. So I'm excited for that too. Let's go watch it. For iOS and Android. I wish there was a PC. See, it's these guys, these three. They were like the main characters, sort of, in the First Soldier. Also, it's Sephiroth that's speaking. Ooh. Ooh. Let's go. 見たことのない物語を映し出す。それもまた星が宿すもう一つの可能性。Let's go. See, there we go. Okay. So I've already seen the gameplay. It's a turn-based game. It's fine. But I haven't played the. I don't know. I haven't played. There was a beta test recently, or was it an alpha test? But I'm pretty sure we can't move around with our characters. It's gonna be pretty much the same as Dissidia. Like there's gonna be chapters, you go in, and there's gonna be dialogue, right? It's gonna be like that probably. Okay. I'm not excited to like replay the OG FF7. I'm more excited for Before Crisis and the First Soldier story actually. So I've played this game so many times, which is why okay, I'm gonna be pausing a lot in this story, so which is why I really like the remake very much, because a lot of people still don't understand what the remake is up until now. The remake is not actually a remake; it's a sequel, guys. It's a sequel. Like, look it up online. I think it was very clear even in the first game, and it's even more clear now. In the second game. I'm not gonna discuss it in depth in this video, but basically, the way remake is portrayed is that Sephiroth, when he died in Advent Children, his like life force went into the life stream, and because he's so powerful, he was able to transcend time and go travel into like another timeline. So like, if you watch the how they say this, the Rebirth trailer, you will see like another version of Tifa, Barrett, and the Avalanche team. Basically, like at the start, they were being dragged into the medical cars. That was like because they went into another timeline. Basically, in the whole Final Fantasy VII compilation, there are now 3 existing timelines. So the first timeline is basically the OG. This is the OG, and the second timeline is the characters in FF7R, and then the third timeline is the one they went into at the end of the game. So at that third timeline, you will see Zack alive and another version of Cloud and another version of everyone else. Basically, I'm pretty sure Square never confirmed or denied anything yet. But they wanted to stay mysterious. But I think it's so obvious at this point, right? That's why I'm so excited, because it's like, I to be honest, I needed more of FF7. Like even after Dirge of Cerberus, like even Dirge of Cerberus wasn't even finished yet. There was more after that. Like I needed more, and even like after watching Advent Children, it was a nice end, but I feel like Zack, Aerith, and Sephiroth like needed more screen time. This is just my opinion, but yeah, I'm so excited for Rebirth. I'm so excited for this game specifically because of Before Crisis and the First Soldier. So I can't really. Yeah, it's gonna be like this. The graphics are all right. Okay. Again, I haven't played the beta, but this is pretty much how I expected it to be. Oh, he's hot. But this is gonna be the main character of First Soldier. Glenn, his name is Glenn, and then Matt, and who was the other girl? I forgot. Whoa. Who is that? Wait, who is that? What the fuck? Who is he?
新たな物語を始めようか、クラウド。
Wait, worldwide? It's not worldwide. I can. Anyway. I wanted to comment on something. This guy at the end. Where is it? Who is this? Who is this? I don't remember any other character in FF7. Is this someone that was discussed ever in any FF7 like work? Holy shit, I don't know who this. Also, Sephiroth looks more innocent here. Like, I guess that makes sense, right? Because up until that Nibelheim part in the main game, he wasn't really all that, he wasn't evil until then, until he realized what he was and who Genova was. Like, holy shit. Like, look at the words he's saying here. Look at the words. He's worried about them.
あの人たちは優
They're
し
too
くて
fine for their own
き
good.
っとそのせいで
It's going to get them killed. There we go.
生き延びてほしいの
Who is this? What? Do you guys have any idea who this is? Like, I don't wanna. I'm honestly afraid to go into the comments because there's gonna be like wild theories that I don't want to know right now. I want to read. I'm usually the type of person that wants to read on wild theories after I play the game, so that I can form my own conclusions. And that's pretty much what happened with remake. I like came into the same conclusion with everyone else, with most people, that remake was actually a sequel and not an actual remake. And like there's a lot of like the whispers themselves, like they didn't exist in the original game, and it's very clear what their purpose is. Their purpose is to like keep the timeline at bay. And like, the last, what was it? Not the last boss, like the boss right before fighting Sephiroth, that big thing, and it was like split into three like smaller bosses. They were those Sephiroth clones, and I forgot their names. They were the Sephiroth clones in Advent Children. What were their names again? I don't know, but I forgot. But you know what I mean. It's been a long time since I've watched Advent Children. I can't remember all the names. It's been a while since I've played Remake as well. I just finished, like years ago. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for this. Also, available worldwide is not true. It's not actually available in the Philippines. So if you're from the Philippines like me, the only way you can play this is to make an iOS account that is within the allowed like region, and then probably need a VPN for that. And I don't know if you need a VPN to play. I'm yet to discover that, but I will be streaming this game. Hopefully it works on emulator, because I don't want to hook up my phone on the. It's just a pain to hook up my phone on the on computer. But well, if I have to, I guess I have no choice. But yeah, I'm so excited for this, man. Like, again, I'm not excited for FF7 the core story, because I've played it so many times. I don't think I missed anything anymore. They might add some new things, which would be cool. But yeah, gameplay wise, I don't think. Again, I haven't played the beta. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think you can move around like you did in the PS1 game. But I think it's more similar to how Dissidia Opera Omnia plays. Like, there are chapters, you choose chapters, and then it'll play the different cutscenes and all that. So yeah, I still really don't like gacha games, but I'm gonna play this for the story, and if I get hooked, I might change my mind on gacha games. This might be the game that changes my mind. So what is the gacha in this game? The main gacha is the weapons. I assume we will get all the characters for free, like in Opera Omnia, and probably costumes will be gacha, or they could be for sale directly on the store. Who knows? Who knows really? But yeah, I don't really approve too much of like trying to milk the first soldier story. I don't even know if this was like the original intention. I think they just added this in after the first soldier shut down. I don't know. I could be wrong. Again, like a lot of these things I'm saying is speculation about this game in particular. But remake, rebirth is coming. It's gonna be. I wonder how it connects into remake. There's got to be parts here that like really connects into remake, and I'm excited to discover that. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys again in the next video. Bye bye. Otsukuro.